bitch, I'm on the go. I got a money getting rack addiction. Need that shit for sure, my nigga. I was back up in the trenches waiting on the go.
Listen, welcome back to the channel. It's Bands with a Bag, and we back with another one. We cover everything credit here. If you're new to the credit game, you know, you're welcome. And if you have some skin in the game with this credit game, we still cover on some new information, hopefully, that you can learn from. If you got people that want to learn about credit, make sure you share the channel so we can get more people in here to get the knowledge, to give back to the people, man. A lot of people, you know, we grow up, we go to school. They don't teach us this in school. They don't teach us this in our household. So we got to spread the word and show people that, you know, you could build your score, leverage it, and get access to hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's no cap to this credit, and put it into your business and really grow, because most of these businesses don't grow as big because lack of funding, right? Lack of capital. So we need to get access to this capital so we can really grow our business. And credit took me to the next level. It changed my life. It put me on a different course in life and actually opened my eyes that we don't got to resort to the streets. We don't got to do things that put our life in jeopardy to get access to big funding, to get access to big cash, right? Like, all you need to do is just set your Social Security up the right way with your credit score, and you can just walk in a bank and they're going to give you $50,000. They're going to give you $100,000. They're going to give you $500,000. It's really possible. It's really happening, and it's happening every day. You see these people walking into the banks and leaving with pouches. You know, they're leveraging their credit, and to get access to this funding, go put it in their business and give the interest and the principal back to the bank, and then coming back later like, yeah, I need more money. I got another business venture. So you gotta look at the bank as your business partner. You know, y'all my partner. Y'all gonna help me invest into what I gotta do. I'm gonna pay y'all back, and when I wanna grow, I'm gonna come back to y'all, and if I need more money, we're gonna do that. So today we're talking how the credit score system really works, and where a lot of people get confused. They on Credit Karma. You see you got 740 or 720 on Credit Karma, you think you lit. You think your credit score is busting. But when you go apply for a credit card, when you go apply for loans, you're getting denied. Because what's happening is the Credit Karma is your Vantage score. Your Vantage score and your FICO score is two different scores. This is what we tell people. Your Credit Karma is not accurate. That is your Vantage score. The banks is using your FICO score. Now, there's 16 versions of your FICO score. All banks pull different versions of your FICO score. So you have to ask the bank. You can literally call up and ask them for whatever product that you're applying for, because for a credit line, they might pull a different FICO score version than for a credit card. So you have to ask them before you apply for something, hey, I want to apply for your, let's say your Chase Freedom card. What FICO score version are you pulling? And they're going to tell you over the phone, yeah, we're going to pull your FICO score 8. We're going to pull your FICO score 3, right? So there's different versions of your FICO score. And why is this? There's your auto score. When you get in a vehicle, there's a FICO for your auto. There's your banking score. So even with your deposits, if you have risky deposits, which means like your bank account keeps going negative and you keep putting money back in your account, that all goes into that FICO, your banking FICO, right? So there's different versions of your FICO score. That's why when you're looking at your Credit Karma, don't get me wrong, I'll use Credit Karma to look at when new accounts hit my account, the age on the accounts, things like that, and to get, you know, like you see where your score is kind of, but don't just go off the Credit Karma. Make sure you get something like My Free Score Now, Identity Q, one of these ones where you're paying monthly, because they're gonna show you all your FICOs. Especially My Free Score Now, they can show you all your FICOs, and they're gonna show you what the banks really see, and that's what you really want to see before you even pull the trigger on some funding and go try to get funding, because they're gonna look at these FICO scores, and that's what really matters when you're gonna get this funding. Even for a vehicle, even for credit cards, you can always ask the bank, what FICO version are you pulling, and they will tell you what FICO version they're pulling. So y'all just want to make sure, you know, you put your sequence right, and you could get funded different ways. Like I tell people, you want to get banks that just pull Experian if your Experian is high, and you could get, remember, 3 inquiries for each bank. You could get 3 banks on Experian, then you could go on to Equifax and get 3 banks from Equifax and get 3 banks from TransUnion. you could fund yourself vertically like that, you know? So before you even do that, I always recommend people pull up your real FICO score, see what it is, and then you go apply for these banks. Because you're just pulling the trigger on your Credit Karma, you're not going to get what you're expecting you're going to get, because it's now your real score. So y'all got to see what your FICO is. And if y'all have more questions on this, y'all can hit me up directly. It's your boy Bands by the Bag. To the next one.